Hello everyone, we're live at the Glen, Watkins Glen International. This is a really nice place to race. Oh, did it freeze? Oh, it was a red flag. Oh shit. I thought my game was like lagging and stuff. Okay, it's good. Alright, caution. Alright, so we're here at the Glen. 41 laps, but we have 12 to go in the stage. Let me lower the volume because my voice isn't so good right now. That's too low. I think it sounds good. Sounds perfect. Alright. So oh, what the? I don't know what that was, but I think they're about to double up. About to go for the green flag. There's two Castrol cars, like two cars riding the Castrol brand on it. At least I think that's what I saw. So right now we're on the 6. We're focusing on the 6. That's that. That's that. Anyways, we're doubled up. What's that? And as we approach restart zone, green flag is out. Let's go racing at the Glen. Alright, car's already getting busy back there. Here's the 6 and the whole pack, and I cannot read these numbers. Alright, here's the 6. Chase camera. Alright, here's TV board. We use the chase camera. I cannot read these numbers. So here we have the 6 right now. There's that part of the pack. These are not good camera angles. Alright, here's the 60. Here's the 92. There's the 18. I'm all in the top 4 spot. 18 with the pass on the 6. What the fuck? Here's the 18 with the pass on the 6. Unsuccessful. 6 remaining. Being a little defensive. There's a 60 with the pass around the 18, taking second place. Now in the rear of the 6, now side by side. And slamming into each other. There's the 6. Yeah, that's the 60. 60 now in first place. Advancing and getting ahead of the pack. So not too much competition, let's see. There's the rest of the pack zooming by. Here's the 60, the 6, and the third 18. And there's a scheme I haven't seen. The 6 spinning out, slamming into the wall. Now it's to rejoin the race. Now as we focus back on the first place. Alright, let's use spectator. It's a little better. Alright, so there's the... oh, it's the 60. Alright, the 18, this is, I believe, the 95, or 85, one of the two, but, yeah, I think that is. There's the 18 there. Here's the 60. Contact between the 60 and the 85? I can't read that. No, that would be 35. Okay, let's head back to TV. 4, here's the 92. That's an unknown number. I don't know. Oh, there's the 60 doing. Where's the beginnings? Let's go to the chase camera. Here's the 35 being passed by the 18. Now it turned something. Oh, the 18 having issues. And now the 35 is clear. Let's get a cinematic shot. Anyways, back to the 35. This is, let's get a rear camera view, if we can. Alright, here's the rear camera. Here's the 18 and the 60 approaching from behind. 18, she's right there. There's no competition in sight for the 35 right now. Well, in sight, yeah, but not really threat right now. No one's closing in on him right now, so he's pretty good. In the clear for now. Let's see some other drivers. Here's the 4th place driver. That's the cockpit. Here's the roof. There's the 6. 6 slamming into there. Let's focus on the 6 though. Seems like a caution was thrown out. Not too sure. Spectator. Oh, that's why. The 35 flipped. Alright. Yep. And that happened. Yo. He went out the thing. Yeah, only he can get back in. Oh, he can. Well, I'm gonna use a little. I might use spectator more. Like, it's just the TV cameras don't give me good enough viewpoints. So let me put the volume full. I'll experiment more in like the 2nd stage. Like, people be saying use the TV cameras. They're not good here, so we're gonna improvise. Alright, here's the 35 and the 32. Now, the 60 is here. Look at that. There's the 60 and the rest of the pack. I don't want to get too loud. Alright, TV2. Reuse. Actually, no, TV1's better. Alright, here's the 60. There's the 18. The 6 right there, too. Where's the chase camera? Alright, 60, big boy here. Big boy, big boy. As we prepare for this restart. That was... I don't know, they didn't like close it off, so I don't know. It's confusing too, even to me. Chase camera here, bro. Water. Anyways, we have a lot of racers today, which is really nice. It's really good, really nice. To go. Yeah, TV1's not good. I don't know what the hell this is. So we're gonna just use TV2. Anyways, as we approach the restart zone, I have flags by the way, I just forget sometimes. Your flag is out. Let's continue racing. Here at the Glen. Stage 2. Oh, hard. Zooming into that that turn, and there's collision between the Castrol car, and I can't see that well. So I'm gonna just do it by usernames and but right now we're spectating AFC, who's in the 60 car. He was just passed by the 18, which I believe is D4L GET, if I'm correct. Nope, it's 17. So, the 18, that's the 16, it's the 6. The 6 isn't doing so good right now. And the 92's there. Alright. So this is GS. This is Gavin. Oh, he won the last race, so he's doing pretty good here at Watkins Glen International Raceway. You know, we'll focus on the front pack for a little. Now as we approach the start-finish line again. And P1 Collymore, the 6 in the place now. Let's focus on this part of the pack. It's been very competitive. There's a 35. Into the wall, there's the Castrol car. Jags v Jagging, one line down. Anyways, 6 just rolling down. Anyways, back to the front of the pack. Here's the 18. In this road course, there's not a lot of competition, or I don't know, from what I've seen in road racing road courses, there's not a lot of passes that will be made. There will be passes, but just not a lot. Unlike other cars. There's the 18, not good on that turn. I think he's going into the pits now. So now oh no, he's not. Oh no, he's just in that lane. So let's focus on the 6. Well, there's the 92 now. Yeah, he's dead last. He was a couple laps down. That is one thing. Here's a new one that I haven't seen. Wild Man. Yeah, Wild Man. There. I don't know if it's just added to the scheme. Yeah. Logan. We've all seen this scheme. Yeah, we've seen Logan in the scheme a few times. There's the rest of the pack. So let's focus here a little. This is like the center of the pack. This is where some of the cluster is. So there's the 17 having issues. I think the 35 contact with him. There's saw his name tag there. And there's the front of the pack. Here's the 16. Let's go back to the front because it's starting to get whoa, this 18 having issues, and that caused a huge collision which I can't find anymore. Now that's a caution. Yellow flag. I love that I have the flags. It's just so funny. It's not funny, it's just like it's so fun to do. Also, so we are gonna go green soon, but there's still single file song. They're not opening up yet. No, we're not approaching it really. But we're getting close. There's one of our sponsors, General Tire and Mission. If you see that in the background. Thank God, I didn't see any red flags. In the chat, that means non-pit. So, by the way, if you're enjoying this race, this is the playoffs for the NNRL. I think this is the last race in this round at least, and I think the first race for the next round is going to be Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So, like, yeah, I have to schedule. Schedule. It's actually is it green flag? No. They're going like 80. Alright, so this is the second race in the first round of playoffs. The next one is the Bass Pro Shops 200 at Bristol Motor Speedway. But we don't put that in the names because it's just easier to do the tracks. So yeah. Anyways, it is currently 6:40 p.m. here in the East Coast for broadcasting. This February, if you will. And it's really good. By the way, actually no, I'll say it later. Alright, so let's hope for green flag the rest of the stage, and there's the 22 already fucking it up. Alright, and they're doubled up. 3 laps to go on stage 1, and as we approach the restart zone, here's the exciting part. Flag is officially out. Let's continue racing here. There's Wild Man, the 32 in the front, and there's the pack already going at it. Alright, let's focus on the front. The 32 for a little. So there's the 6 behind the 32. So the 6 is there's the pack zooming by. There's the 92. He's 2 laps down right now. Logan's on the rear. I think his number's the 16. He's on the rear of the 6. And there's the 60. And the other cars, I don't like how it does that. Logan's. Yeah, there's the other cars. Alright, here are the cars passing by. There's the 60. Getting busy. Here's the 66. And what? I cannot see that. I think that was DFE 94. They were side to side. Now Wildman and the 6, 32 and the 6. Oh, 16 and the 32 were side by side. The 6 taking first place. Let's go to here. Wildman's going. There's AFC, forgot his number. I don't know what number it is. There's 60. And there's the other cars zooming by. There's the 18, the 92. There they go onto that chicane, I think you call it. If I'm correct. By the way, next race is at Bristol, and if it's not Tuesday, I can't stream it, so I don't know if we're gonna but there's the 6 and the 16 side by side. There's the 32 advancing, trying to catch up, and there's the 16 and the 6 getting busy, hitting the wall. The 16 spins out, and now the 32 reconquering his first place spot that he once held. I assume that's why the caution was thrown. Where is he? Yeah, that was him. Well, oh no, caution was thrown. This is the end of the stage. I didn't realize that. So that is yellow flag, caution, end of the stage 1. Now we have 13 laps to go in stage 2. That's happening. So now let's focus on the first place track. Here's the first place. Well, now he's third. Yeah, there's a little pack passing by. We'll get detail on these cameras, I'll say that. Can't go. Alright, here is the entire pack. TTV Fire Canada. I forgot his number is. Oh my, the grass, and there's the 35. Yeah, those cars are doing. Use, I don't like that. P1. He's dead last now. Here's AFC. Let's go on the spectator for now, because I don't know what's happening with the cameras. Alright, as we approach the start-finish line, closer and closer by the minute. Yeah, we're not close to it. There's still single file. Well, actually, we are close to it. They're gonna allow for people to pit right now. There's the 92. He's gonna regain his laps. There's the whole pack. Here it is. Good camera. There's the whole pack going into pits. And the 92 will have to regain his laps. That's one thing for sure. By the way, if you noticed, for the IRA broadcasts, I had the VCs in it. Yeah. The VCs were, I used that. Oh, we're having issues. Where's that 92? Alrighty. He's fixing his laps. That's good. I'm tired as well. The 92 will take the opportunity. I mean, any driver would do it. Take the opportunity to take their laps back. What is happening with P1 Collingwood? Oh, there's the 6. He's still locked down, so you better hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. So, let's go back to the 32, yeah. He's taking the chicane. So, the straight part, oh no, there's just something there. Oh no, like, the officials aren't, like, seeing anything, really? Like, they're just, yeah, like, I'm confused a little bit. Yeah. That's happening. Anyways, we're about to double up. There they go, doubling up. Huh? Yeah, they're not good at it. Logan. Rewind? Yeah. Well, he took his spot, so he's like in the back. Too wide. 12 laps to go at the bottom of the line. In stage 2, let's focus on the front of the pack. Here they go. And green flag is out. Let's continue racing. And here at the Glen, stage 2. You can see here in the speedometer, that's for the... Yeah, oh my god, this one, he was like dead last for all of stage 1. And now here he is making a pretty legendary comeback. He hasn't so far done good in the previous playoff races that I've streamed. And yeah, 18, he won Darlington and Daytona, I'm sure. And here he is, leading the laps. He's leading a good amount of laps. He's been in the top 5, top 3 even, for a handful of the race so far. So he's doing pretty good. This time he's not... He's actually pretty calm. Unlike the last 2 times where the official gave him penalties. He was a little crazy. But anyways, that's my opinion. So yeah, he's gonna continue to take... There's the 35. He's gonna take that first place spot. The 35, there he is on the rear. You know, we haven't done this in a minute. So here's the rear camera. There's the 35, and now they're side by side. He made his pass, forced him out of the grass. Not really forced, it just happened. But they're side by side again. There's 22, I believe, on this. There, yeah, they go slow down. There's the chicane. There they go, bumping into each other. And the 35 now in a precarious position with the 22. Contact with the 22 and the 35. Yeah, there goes the 18. Now going 2 places down, the 6 and the 22 passing him. Yeah, that happened. There goes the entire back. Now, that's a good overview. Now let's focus on the new battle. Here is the 35 and the 6 battling out for first place. They're side by side now. Yep, they're side by side. There's the 6 with the pass. Yeah, successful for the most part. They keep bumping into each other. Literally, there's the 18 going around, unsuccessful on that pass. And the 6 successful in this pass. Taking first place. Now the 18 and the 22 really advancing. Gotta slow down for the chicane. Bumpy, huh? There's the 18 passing both of them, taking that first place spot. Really took advantage of those bumps and the chicane, and weaved through it perfectly, really. Alright, anyways, here is... Here is the 18 and the 35 battling it out. Yeah, there was weakness signs. Here's the 18. Alright, there's the 6 passing the 35 and passing the 18 now, taking first place. But not for long. The 18. Oh, there's the 22 coming out of nowhere. What the fuck? There's Lily on the rear of the 35. Now, 35 on the rear of the 22. As the 22. Not going in between now. Change of plans, and there's the 35. Having issues slamming into the wall, slamming into the 18 and the 16 and spinning out. Not a caution. No caution was thrown. Yeah. So the 18 now. Here's a little spectator camera. Now they gotta refocus their efforts there. Yeah, there's the 18. Alright, let's go to TTV, who's now on the rear of the 6. You can see on the leaderboard how it changed. Slowing down, there's the 6 and the 22. Is it on the rear? Oh yeah, there's the little bit on the rear. The 16, I believe. The race is pretty much not that competitive anymore. Not really. So let's just head on to the TV cameras. Yeah, here's the pack. Let's go to load. There's the front. 22 having issues. Yeah, that's just not good. What the fuck, bro? Yo, what the hell? Alright, so... Alright, here's the 18 and the 35 coming by. Yeah, they're doing their thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. I like the... Alright. Here's the rear camera. This is the 6 who is in first place. Yeah, there he is. Here's the 16 approaching from the side. There's the chase camera. It's not good either. Alright, TV1. So there's the 6. Let's go to Logan. There's the rest of it. What happened to the back? Alright. So here's sort of the back of it. I don't know. There's like not... Yeah, there's not really much of a competitive race here. So, yeah. There's a clear gap. You know? Alright, here's a 6. There's the 16 on the rear. Yeah, that was not successful pass, if you will. The 6 is pretty much in the clear for now, as we have 5 laps to go in stage 2. He's doing... Yeah, he's doing pretty good. But... Pardon. Yeah, there's the rest of the back. At least the front of it. Yeah, now as they head on to the chicane, I believe. Yeah, I think it was chicane. Well, there's the 16 with the pass on the 6. I think it was at first, but not anymore. Now they're just mostly side by side, and the 16 is not doing so good right now. The 6 has been following mostly the racing line instead of the other drivers. It's kind of spread out here at the Glen. They're right now side by side, door to fucking door. It's that close. Here's stage 2. Yeah. The 6 holding on to that first place spot. Here come the other drivers passing the start-finish line. And the 16 with a pass on the 6. This is really the only battle that I'm seeing. Well, let's check on the other drivers. So, DFE, DFE 94. There's the rest of that. So, there he is, passing by. You can see the 16 and the 6 are still battling it out. He was just having issues there. Where's Jagsby Jagsby? Here's the 66. Let's get a spectator view on that. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's not doing so good right now. Completely went off the track. There's a 17 passing him. And the 17 now going 2 spaces. Oh, they're smashing into each other. I didn't think that would be so violent. Anyways, let's go to the 6. Here's the 6 and the 16. As you can see, they're still battling each other out to hold on to that first place spot to win stage 2. Stage 1 winner. I forgot. I don't have good memory. Let me go back. Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, it was Wild Man. Yeah, Wild Man won. Where is Wild Man, by the way? Oh, there's the 32. He was in the back battling it out with the 66. Well, let's go to the roof shot. Yeah, he's like really battling it out with the 66. They're fighting each other. So let's focus on this for a little. They're side to side now. As you can see, let's go to TV. Let's chase. Alright, here's TV2. Oh, Logan finally passed. Alright, a little bit of a front pack is starting to form again. So here's the 35 advancing on the 6. And there's the 18 advancing on the 35. They're getting closer and closer as they're starting to get more used to this track and this stage. So yep, here's the top 4. Here's the 16. They're just all... yeah, they're just all there. Anyways, so there's the 6 and the 16. They're side by side. There's the 35 approaching from the rear. And there was the 18 advancing. It's boring. No offense. So the officials. But here, yeah, the 16 and the 6 did engage in a little bit of contact there. Now we're in the final lap of stage 2. Now that I actually noticed, yeah, the 6 and the 16s, I don't think it's going to be tight anymore. But the finish for stage 2 might be a little tight. Yeah, Logan is in the clear for now. Who knows if the other cars will catch up to him. There's the... yep, that's the pack. The others are like way behind. And there's the 6, the 18, and the 35. Where did they go? Oh, they are way back. I don't like this TV. Shit. And there's all the drivers. Yeah. That happened. So, basically, we can just call it here. The 16 is gonna win stage 2. Logan's gonna win it. And... that's cool. Yeah. He's gonna win stage 2. The 16 is gonna finally win stage 2. Well, stage 2 break, but I'm gonna go get something. We'll be back for the final stage. It's currently 7:01 p.m. where I'm streaming. It's 39 minutes. Yeah, 39 minutes into this race. Let's go to spectator view for now until we begin stage 2. Sorry, stage 2. Alrighty. Got my water. It seems like the entire pack, which, yeah, they're gonna go into the pits. There's a nice, better view But yeah, they're gonna all go into the pits. Literally everyone. There's no. Well, there's 32, I believe, speeding. You might get a penalty for that, like you really sped. He speeded, not sped. Sorry. Well, it seems like, yeah. Yeah, the officials, man, baby. Yeah, that's definitely from the officials. Oh, yeah, they ran into each other. It seems like he speeded. Here's Gavin. He's like dead in front. 17. I don't know what he's doing. And now we're at lap 27 out of 41. We have a handful left to go. But not too many. So this is NET with NNRL coverage here at Watkins Glen. Yep. Yippity yappity. Alright. Oh, like stage breaks. Just pissing me off. It's like unnecessary. Oh. That happened between the 17 and the 32. Jags be jagging. I forgot. Names. There we go. So, yeah, Gavin's still in front. We're getting ever closer. You see them in the distance. There's the bleachers. We're getting closer and closer to that start-finish line. Gotta continue. Yeah, doubling up. What the hell? Alright, let's focus on Logan for a little. It's just like better POV. So here is the front of the pack. There's the 18, the 16, the 22 as well, I believe. So we're gonna have to cut it. But if you want to check out the race results, just go to the Discord server, the NNRL Discord server. I should link it, but it's not linked. It's okay. So, alright. It's time for me to go. The winner of this race, yeah. So the winner of the race will be announced in the NNRL server. Make sure you join that server. And yeah, there's the caution. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna put up the links to that in the description of my channel, of the channel. So